Is this thing on? Welcome back to Big Mouth and fancy seeing you here. How did it come to this, Brie? How did it? You want gender equality and representation. You're angry because females and minorities have been treated hideously through the ages. I'm angry about that too. You're angry that Donald Trump is the President of the United States. I'm angry about that too. We're on the same side. In about a month's time, your biggest film, your biggest opportunity of your career will begin. You are part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and you have tried to use that to try and affect gender equality. You've tried to promote a message. Unfortunately, Brie, you've done it the wrong way. War creates war. Hatred breeds hatred. Calling out all white dudes doesn't affect change. You don't know me. You don't know the men you're talking about. You've put us all in one box and decided we're all the same. Asking for your phone number, Brie, isn't a call for war. It's because we don't know any better. I sometimes have looked at women as sexual objects because I don't know any better. We need education, not hatred. The problem is, Brie, with what you're doing, with the way you're channeling your message, even the people you're trying to help don't like you. You're breeding hatred. You are in a situation where potentially this film could be a failure. Kevin Feige has created the most successful franchise of all time, an inclusive franchise, a franchise of love and heroes. And now this film that you're in, Brie, has got so much hate when this should be an exciting moment. Captain Marvel, the first female-led superhero movie in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. How did we come to this, Brie? There's a better way. I want you to sit in a room on your own and think about this, then come out and talk to Disney and find a better way to promote your messages. Because right now your message is falling on deaf ears. People don't understand that you want to do good. You have spoken about not being interested in what middle-aged white men have to say about films. You've spoken about that. What did you think was going to happen? That all of a sudden all women were going to stand behind you? They're not standing behind you, Brie. They don't like you. They don't like you because they think you're part of the problem and not the solution. You want to do good. So do I. So do many of us. It's all about education. It's all about promoting a positive message. Zachary Levi, who's playing Shazam, goes onto Twitter and he gives people advice. Ordinary people who are suffering. He's affecting change. He's affecting positivity. You are not. What did you think was going to happen here? You are probably dating a white man. I don't know. You have probably got white male friends. How do they feel about you? Or do they know that you don't even mean what you say? You're just saying it for the sake of saying it. I don't know. As I say, Brie, you need to think about what you're doing because it's not working. You've spoken about using the power that you have. You've spoken about not caring about fame and things like that, but you've decided to use this to affect change. But you're not doing that, Brie. There are thousands of YouTubers spewing hate about you right now. How are you affecting change? The kind of demographic that you're talking about, young girls, are not going to go and see your film. Because the stuff you're saying is racist, is sexist. You have become the very thing that you were fighting against. How did that happen, Brie? How did we get here? I want you to think about this. There is a better way to go about what you're doing. And if you don't, your message will get lost. Your career will be dead. And you won't have the power to affect the change that you want. You need to think very carefully about what you do next.